Hello friends. So today we are going to start new chapter of class 7, congruence. Chapter number 10, congruence. So first of all, I would like to tell the basic points of the topic. So what is the meaning of congruence? Congruence means same shape and same size. Same shape and same size. If one figure is kept on other and the other figure covered properly, we can call them congruent. See, this is a circle whose radius is 3 centimeter. O is the center. If I will draw another circle with the same radius 3 centimeter. So both the figures are equal in shape and in size. Shape, it means both are circular. This is the shape. And size, if I will keep this shape, I will keep this circle on this circle, then it will be covered completely by this one. So we can call them congruent circles. So congruent, I think you have understood the meaning of congruent. Congruent means same shape, same size. It means, see another example, this is a square whose side is 4 centimeter. This also 4 centimeter, this also 4 centimeter. Already know the sides of a square are equal. So another square with the same measurement, this will be 4 centimeter, this will be 4 centimeter. So both the square are congruent. Similarly, in a triangle, take this triangle A, B, C and another triangle D, E, F. Both are equilateral. You already know the meaning of equilateral. Equilateral triangle means the triangles in which all the sides of one triangle are equal to the other triangle. It means equilaterals. All the sides are equal. So both are equilateral triangle with the same measurements. So these triangles are congruent. Understood? So once again I am repeating the meaning of a congruence. Congruence means same shape and same size. So in this chapter we will discuss about some geometrical figures like a square, rectangle and triangles. So I hope you will understand properly. Chapter number 10. So congruence line. Main points, I think you will understand all these things because very simple things, no difficult. This is a line segment AB. This is 4 centimeter in length. AB is 4 centimeter in length. Another line segment DE, whose length also 4 centimeter. So both the line segments are equal in length. So it means we can call them congruent line segment. Congruent line segment. So in other figure also, square, angles, all these things we can call them congruent if their measurement and measurements are equal. Now size 10.1. In the adjoining figure, square ABCD, congruent square PQRS. Two squares are given. First is now for size 10.1. This square is A, B, C, D. Another square is PQRS. PQRS. Both the squares are congruent. Both the squares are congruent. If AB is equal to 4 centimeter, both the squares are congruent. Therefore, the side of other square also will be equal to this one. So this will be, it means we have to find PQ. PQ will be 4 centimeter. because all the sides of a square are equal 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter. It means we need to find the value of PQ, so PQ is 4 centimeter. Have you understood? Because both the square are congruent. So side of one square is given 4 centimeter, then side of other square also will be 4 centimeter. Understood? Okay. Now figure number 2. Figure number 2. So these are the angles P, so P, O, S. This is R, this is Q. So what is asked in the adjoining figure, if angle POQ, this angle is equal to, it means ROS. You can write here angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3 for your understanding. Angle 1, angle 3, angle 2. Now solution, what we have to find? We have to find then POR congruent to, we have to find solution POR. It means angle POR congruent to, we have to find the congruent angle of POR will be, we have to find. Now see, angle 1, I have written angle 1. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is given. Angle 1 means POQ. It means angle POQ. I have given this name angle 1. And angle ROS means angle 2. ROS. This is angle 2. I think now you have understood. POQ means angle 1 and ROS means angle 2. Now angle 3 means QOR. Angle 3. QOR. So now we have to find the value of POR. Now angle POR means angle 1 plus angle 3. Angle 1 plus angle 3. POR. This is given. Now QOS. Angle QOS. Angle QOS. It means angle 2 plus angle 3. So angle 1 and angle 2. POR angle 1, equation 1, sorry, and this is equation 2. So both are equal because angle 1 is equal to angle 2 already given and same is added to the both. It means angle 3 is added to the both. It means angle 1 and angle 2. Same thing is added to equal things. So angle 1 and 2 are equal and 3 is added to both. It means suppose this is 5, this angle is of 60 degree, this also 60 degree because both are equal. And measure of 3 suppose is 20 degree. So 60 plus 20, this becomes 80 and this 60 plus 20, this also 80. It means this angle will be congruent to this one. So angle POR congruent angle QOS. Students, I hope you have understood. See, this is proof. Angle 1 and 2 is given. Already both are equal. Now angle 3 is added to both. It means after adding, angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. So same is added to equals. So therefore result also will be equal. So congruent of POR is QOS. Have you understood? Okay. So in first three exercise, all the questions are like this. Now third part, circle O dash congruent circle O2. If the radius of O1 is 5 cm, then the radius of O2 also will be 5. In beginning, I told all these things. in this exercise there will be no problem. So you can try yourself, and I hope you will do all the questions. If there is any doubt, so ask to me, and send your doubts and send the photo. I will send the solution. Thank you. Thank you.